Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FUT18 squad builder. Now, today's squad is going to be focused around one player, that is R9 Ronaldo, the Prime version, because he has finally arrived here on FUT, and I'm kind of excited to use him. So I've tried to make the squad a little bit, I've tried to like think it out a little bit. It may not be the coolest squad in the world, but it features some of the clubs that he's played for, and also a couple of icons that would have probably played with him at certain points as well. So we start in goal with 88 Handanovic. He is actually unreal. I love him in goal. He seems to be a great keeper. Like 87 was good, and then he got upped, so I'm loving that. Do me a favor guys, hit the thumbs up button on today's video. If you do enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate it. And then we go to the right back. There's Abate, so playing for Milan. Of course, Ronaldo had a little stint towards the end of his career at Milan, and well, we're going to get to Bonucci in a minute, but Roberto Carlos, fellow Brazilian icon, I figured he would come into the squad and do a good job for us today. I mean, I love using him. I've used him for over 300 games now. He's a class left back, and he does amazing stuff when he pushes forward and gets up there in the attack as well. We then have Miranda because, of course, one Brazilian links out to Roberto Carlos. I mean, anyone would link to Roberto Carlos, right? But he also links back to the goalkeeper, Inter, because, well, you know, Ronaldo played for Inter as well. I actually watched Ronaldo once in real life at the San Siro playing for Inter against Ipswich Town. He came on as a substitute, had his gold boots on. It was awesome, but he didn't score. Christian Vieri had already netted a hat-trick against us that night. It was a bit sad times, but I have been about 100 metres away from R9 Ronaldo, who's one of my favourite footballers of all time. And then Bonucci, again, AC Milan, because, you know, that's, you know, another club that Ronaldo played for towards the end of his career. Next up, then we have Frank Rijkaard. This is the baby version. I just stuck him in there because I've got him, and I just wanted someone like that in the defensive mid spot. He has also played for PSV in the past, which is a club that Ronaldo's played for. I have no idea whether or not it was relatively near the same time or not. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments section below. Then we have Casemiro. So we've got a fellow Brazilian who also plays for Real Madrid now. So this is one of, well, probably Ronaldo's highest scoring club was Real Madrid, maybe? I'm thinking so, anyway. And then, of course, Isco, again, another Real Madrid player coming into the squad. This is the Path to Glory version, which I packed a while back. A tradable version of him, but I've decided to keep him just because I could see him getting another inform or so at some point. You know, a lot of people can as well, I'm sure. And then we have Kaká, someone that used to play for Real Madrid, someone that is a fellow Brazilian of, you know, relating to R9 with the same nationality there. 92 rated, end of an era. 85 pace, 95 dribbling, 91 shooting and 89 passing. 4-star skills and weak foot. A whole heap of fun to play with. I actually really like him on this game. And then we move to the attack. Now, I've got Suarez up front because, of course, Ronaldo played his football for Barcelona for a time as well. So I've got Barcelona's current striker, 92 rated Suarez, and he has got 86 dribbling, 90 shooting. To be fair, I wasn't expecting him to be 216,000 coins. I didn't think he was that cheap. I thought he was like a 400k player. Just goes to show you, man, that the market has come crashing down for those big players. R9 Ronaldo, 96 rated. It's been so long. I've had 5-game loan on this guy since the very start of the game. Not dared to use him once. But obviously I got the loan version, which cost me a pretty penny. An 84 rated squad in this market was expensive. But I had to try him out, and I've used him for a whole bunch of games. There you go. You can see, by the way, oh, was Real Madrid? Real Madrid was his the club that he scored the most goals for as well. So that's good to know that I got a fact right for once, because I'm normally just spouting rubbish, right? But yeah, 5-star skills and weak foot. The guy's an absolute beast. Gonna be reviewing him probably later on this evening over on the FUTWIZ channel. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out if you want to know more in-depth, in-detail stuff about this guy. But I would say R9 is one of 2 players that I would class as like my favourite of all time. He is one of them, and the other one would be Zinedine Zidane, the current Real Madrid manager. But I guess that was just like the time when I was growing up. you know, watching football and stuff. Zidane with the hat-trick in the World Cup, you know, R9 winning the World Cup for Brazil in 2002, was it? The Korea-Japan one where he scored against Germany and stuff like that. Like, I, back in my football playing days, had a pair of chrome Nike Mercurial Vapors, which I will still argue with anyone are the best pair of football boots ever made, the nicest pair of boots ever made. There was like 5,000 pairs in the world. I got like a little Nike dog tag with them that I was like number 2,000 blah 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 out of 5,000. So they were, I guess, relatively rare. Is 5,000 pairs of boots rare? Maybe not, I don't know. But they were limited anyway, and because I love Ronaldo so much, I wanted them boots. And got them as a Christmas present one year. It was like the best Christmas ever. And at that point in time, I think I just moved back from a centre mid to like a centre back or a right back. So I was this like chrome Nike Mercurial wearing centre back, which was a bit weird. You know, normally you think those sort of boots would be for a Ronaldo type striker. But I used to have a few goals in me back in the day before the tub of lard set in, you know. But anyway, we've gone back a little bit nostalgically there, talking about real life, which is just how Ronaldo relates to me. Like I mentioned earlier, I actually bought the R9 Inter shirt. I put an Inter shirt on him for this video, Inter and Real Madrid. But yeah, like I actually bought an R9 Ronaldo Inter shirt as well, which is something that I wore a lot with my Mercurial Vapors on and stuff. So yeah, it was yeah. I like thinking back to all of that. Like Ronaldo was, if you ever remember like playing football with your mates and stuff, maybe you used to like pretend to like you'd be a player for the day. I usually pick someone like Ronaldo because he's an absolute beast, right? And then did my best to recreate him. I never had the haircut though. Maybe I should have got the haircut. Anyway, the goals you're seeing in this video are mainly from R9. So we scored a bunch at the start with some of the players, you know, that also filled out the squad. But obviously getting in game with this guy, if you've got the loan, well, I imagine if you've got the full version as well, it causes rage quits. That's annoying if you've got a loan that you paid 80k for, because, you know, I lose a contract without even playing a game, or I go 1-0 up. So many times I'd go 1-0 up and he'd quit on me. And because I've got tons and tons of goal, I've not used them all in this video. I left a fair few of them out, and some of them have gone in for like the FUTWIZ review for different goals for each video and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's frustrating when you have loan players which people quit out on, because yeah. I kind of wish instead of a 20-game loan, it was like whatever 20 games worth of 90 minutes counts as. You have that number of minutes to play with R9, and if someone quits out, well, it doesn't matter really, because you can just go into another game only losing a few minutes or so. That would be a potential way around it, but then people might be able to bring them on as super subs for like 5,000 games or something. I'm not sure, but either way, it's frustrating when that happens. I am thinking about maybe getting the full version of R9. And by the way, I think I played against, maybe it was this guy, maybe it was another guy. I played against a subscriber who was one of the few people that actually stuck in the game and didn't just rage quit once I'd scored a goal and stuff. So GG to you, bro. You noticed me, you recognised me, you sent me a message, and we've tweeted and stuff afterwards. But thank you very much for playing. Thank you most importantly for not quitting, because we actually got a chance to try out our players, which is what you want to do on FIFA. But yeah, some of the goals here are pretty spectacular. He's got 5-star skills, he's got a 5-star weak foot, so you can do literally anything with him. He's also got some of the best stats in the game. Team of the season round the corner. Maybe there'll be some strikers that actually end up having better stats than R9. Does that really bother me? No, because a lot of them aren't going to have 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, and the nostalgia factor that this player has for me is probably going to make me play better with him anyway. I don't know, but it's like a little bit like Ronaldinho. He was one player that I desperately wanted to get on FIFA 18. The only thing stopping me with R9 is that I need coins to make content. So I don't know if I can really spend the 3.5 to 4 mil that it costs to get the SBC and then still be able to make content for you guys. But maybe we'll get him and then sell my Rude Hullet, or I don't know. I'll figure out a way around it. I might even just buy the 94 R9 with the haircut, you know, because I'm sure this one's a little bit more agile and stuff. But overall, there can't be a huge amount of difference because the stats look kind of similar, right? And that was the final goal that we scored. An absolute beauty of a goal. Like, I was struggling against that guy. 3-all in 90 minutes, and then I ended up scoring 3 goals against him in extra time, one of which a rainbow flick volley from the greatest striker in my squad. So there you go, guys. A nice nostalgic squad builder featuring players that somehow relate, you know, whether it be playing for a club that Ronaldo played for or actually playing with Ronaldo at certain points in career and stuff like that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button if you did, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day, most importantly, you out there, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.